Hello?
Hi, Tim.
Hey Tim, how's it going?
Sound issues.
They are always so great, right?
Okay, now you can hear me though. Come on,
Yeah.
tell me I'm good. Chris good, Emma good, talk someone lol. Fuck you. Tim, can you hear me? Please,
I
fucking
think
hear
it's
me.
working.
Yeah.
We'll see if Tim decides to answer. You're a dick.
I think we're all good.
I think we're all good. Much faster than last time. So next time
Yeah, I
we'll
can
only
hear you
have
all
like
through
45 seconds.
Twitch.
Excellent.
There is. We're improving every time. Next time, it's going to be, like seamless.
Exactly. Or, something
Next
else.
time it's going to be camera issues.
Yes,
It's going to be
definitely.
camera issues.
That's what it's going to be. Anyway, so as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by my own incompetence, welcome to Tales of Myth and Mayhem. This is the second episode of our RPG game, Shattered Footsteps. I'm Marc, Cthulhu Kid, on various places on the internet. Yeah, that's about all I've got to say, so I will hand you over to... Start with Chris tonight. Chris, who are you? Who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Chris, and I'll be playing Quinn, the dictator. Quinn's twin sister, Freya, disappeared 20 odd years ago. And yeah, we have just been teleported into a shithole of a world.
That's just rude.
Yeah, and I think I will pass it on to Patrick and Paul.
Hi, I'm Pat. I am playing Paul. Paul's best friend in the world disappeared one night 20 years ago, and he wants to find out what happened. He suddenly finds himself from being a slightly stressed out office worker slash social worker, and now looking like what somebody would imagine a steampunk Neo would look like, sitting in a dive bar with Johnny Five talking to him in his head. So basically a Tuesday. I'm going to pass it over to Ashleigh.
Hello, I'm playing Selena, who her kid brother Jules went missing years ago, and she too was playing the game that they played, and she also finds her strange and crazy world where she seems to have the ability to talk to and deal with the gods. So, yes, we'll pass to Emma.
Hello, I'm Thea. I'm going to be playing Emma the Loathing Knight. Emma's best friend Willow disappeared along with the rest of the originators here some 20 years ago, and she's been kind of lost without her. And now she's back in this world trying to seek some answers, finding herself inhabiting a very strange role of a sort of knight that seems to work through very potent, strong emotions. And that makes her even more scared than she already was. That's not what she could even fathom before this started. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Let's round it off then with Michelle.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm playing Frida Bacon, she would call herself an underground stand-up comedian, but that's just code for a failed stand-up comedian. 20 years before, she was talking to and trying to help a young closeted trans woman. The trans woman vanished. But unlike the other people, she hasn't really thought about it that much. So, she's been too busy. So, yeah, she just seems to have been dragged along for the ride and is very confused. Oh, and she's wearing like a leather jacket covered in like anarchist and feminist patches, and she has spiky hair, and her fists are on fire.
hear you, Mark.
Yeah, sorry, Mark, can't hear you.
When the going gets tough, the going gets tough, it's tough getting going.
See, this is how.
Well,
This is how
Mark's,
useless we are without Mark. Without Mark to tell the story, we'll have to just make up a story. It'll be terrible. And people will leave. People will stop
No,
watching.
you know what I did? I pressed fucking mute on my microphone, but on the microphone I forgot, so I didn't see. Jamgus, thank you very much for turning up,
I've got a Call
mate.
of Cthulhu again. I wanted to run for a while. If you ever drop out
Don't worry,
again,
I've
I'll
got a Call of
start
Cthulhu again. I
start
wanted to
running for a while. If you ever drop out,
All right, perfect.
again, I'll start running.
All right, perfect.
We'll just yell,
Right,
get in
hold
the
on, we're getting the
backup.
fucking echo
We'll
again.
just yell, get in the backup.
Oh my god, this fucking sucks. Hey, hold on. Right, someone speak.
Hello.
Hello.
No, I refuse to speak.
Okay, fair enough. Right, see you later then. Okay, so we should be good to go, I think. Right, I actually had things planned and then forgot everything I had planned, so we will get back to where we were with... Minute, who's going, who's driving? Trim, you're driving, that's it. So, where did we leave it? We left it with a hole in the top, in the roof of the Fool's Errand. The table smashed to pieces with your friend, acquaintance, Callum, lying broken on the floor. And above you, someone who looks suspiciously like him, screaming that he's not going to let you betray his friends. The rain's pouring down, it's pissing down. You can hear thunder and lightning. Well, you can't hear the lightning, obviously, but you can hear the thunder from a bit away. And this mask, this wooden mask, looks down at you. For some reason, you can see the emotions through it. It's a plain mask, there only are those for the eyes, but for some reason, you can see the rage on it as he looks down. You know, it looks kind of like some kind of anime thing as Michelle destroys everything. You know, the leather trench coat blowing in the wind, the chain hanging down from his arm, and he screams that he won't let you hurt his friend. And he stops for a moment and looks at each of you. This isn't right. What the fuck are you all doing here? You're Selena, yeah? You hurt Juno. You're not meant to be here. She doesn't fucking need you. Is that Quinn? I remember you. Fucking horrible woman. Girl. Freya's better off without you too. Frida, you're cool. Chloe says nothing bad about you.
Wait, hang on a minute. Who are you?
He looks at the others. And you must be Emma. Don't know what to do except maybe pity you. Is that Paul? John was glad to be rid of you, mate. He didn't need another hanger-on. And that must be my fucking big brother, Callum. Oh, whoop-de-doo. Was he thinking he'd come here 20 years after I've gone and try and save me? Get the fuck.
Wait, hang on.
Cheers, Jungus. I fucking hate that shit.
Jamgus Games is very wise and true.
Yes, indeed.
I would like to establish some kind of religion in his name.
Yeah. Right.
Jamgus, oh Holy One. Preach indeed. Now lay down your testament. We're starting a religion right here, right now, and you're in charge of it. So you got to lay down some testaments, some rules for everyone to follow. Okay, who are watching who have no idea what I'm talking about in the chat. Jamgus Games. I don't know who he is. Mark apparently does. But I've decided he's going to start a religion right here, right now. So what's your first testament? What's the first rule of your religion, Jamgus? First commandment, streamers are cool. I think we
Are
can get
they,
behind
though?
that.
Some some are, but let's be honest, we've all came across ones who would.
Fuck up their audio? Yeah, what dickhead.
I was actually going to say commit war crimes, but commit war
Well, I mean,
crimes.
yeah,
That one works.
Second commandment, be nice to everyone.
I would like to clearly state I have not yet committed a war crime. But I do possibly intend on committing one. Maybe. I don't know. Depending.
What kind of war crime?
I don't know. I'd have to think of something.
Well, so far, the first two commandments of Jamgus Games' religion, streamers are cool and be nice to everyone. I think, in a way, you've kind of failed both just now, Chris, with that stunning revelation about your intentions.
Well, I could commit a war crime by being super nice to everyone.
I don't think that's a war crime, Chris.
Think about it.
I think that's just, good behavior.
I'll kill them with kindness.
Okay,
Okay,
now we're...
well, it's still not a war crime, really. Right, okay.
It's a crime, but...
I have fucked about with the sound a bit, and I think I fixed my error. Right, okay, so, Ashleigh? Speak.
I
hear no things now. Thank you. Now, let's back to the very serious thing of some dude smashing his brother into the ground and then shouting at all of you. Does anyone remember what I said?
Yes.
Excellent, there we go. So, take it away.
Wait, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck just fell through the sky? What are you doing up there? Why are we here? What's going on? Why are we in this bar which has my face on it? Why do you
ask
up
way
there
too
know
many
who
fucking
we are?
questions. How about this?
Well, have about 55
He
more
snaps his
because I got
fingers.
more up where I got loads of questions. And
he
why
snaps his
wouldn't I have
fingers,
questions?
and you are all silenced. Yeah, that is it. Hi, Faye Phoenix. Sorry about the technical difficulties. You're getting better. Now that they are silent. This was our game. None of you are meant to be here. He fucked off and left me. You all, except you, Frida, left them. Yeah, because Chloe loves you. She always fucking loved you. The rest of these fuckers, I should kill you all now. I don't think there's any way to send you home.
At that point, Frida lunges for him.
Right, he's up in the air, so what is it you actually try to do?
Is he floating in the air?
Yes.
Frida is going to take a run up and then run up, jump on a table, and then jump and try to grab him in midair.
Like an
Okay,
aerial
use your
rugby
food dice.
tackle.
Yeah, like an
Yes.
aerial rugby tackle.
Give us a roll then. That'll be a dex roll with your class dice. Do you remember where you've got the circles?
Yep, I've got circles on 1 and 2.
Excellent.
So dexterity, yeah?
Yep.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Well, of course you can.
So Callum is now on the ground, right?
Yes, he is bleeding.
Okay, so Emma will actually head over to him and try to help him up and see if he's okay, despite everything.
As you do that, Tyrant starts to whisper to you. See, she hated you. Everyone fucking hates you. And you want to help this piece of shit in the ground that brought you here?
I don't know what you are, but can you stop talking? It's really annoying, and I don't think what you're offering is very constructive right now. To be perfectly honest.
Because you can't fucking listen. Michelle, Frida, that is a pass, and you can add another circle onto your dice. So you're taking a run, jumping as high as you can, and trying to grab hold of him. Yeah?
Yeah, as Ashleigh put it very well, an aerial rugby tackle is my goal.
You're a bit too low to actually get up to tackle him, but you're able to grab hold of his legs. He looks down at you, kind of cocks his head, and then just kicks you back down to the ground.
Ow!
Which no one can hear because you've been silenced. You hear Emma, what are you doing to Callum?
Just trying to get him up, see if he's okay, like to check him. Does he have any injuries? I mean, she's not a doctor. She doesn't really know, but just trying.
I'm doing the same for Frida, because...
Yeah, but Frida lands spectacularly, kind of doing a tumble coming from the... to come down from the sky, but managed to land, in the superhero pose.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah, she's the fool. Unless something she passed, so it couldn't have anything bad happen to her.
If there's an opportunity for me to just lunge at the problem, I'm going to do it, just as a heads up for the rest of the game.
That's in real life, by the way, not just in the... There's blood coming out from the side of Callum's mask. It's the exact same as the one of his brothers in the air, but it's kind of cracked, featureless, so grained wood. The blood coming out the side. His arms and legs are not moving. But as you get closer, Emma, he says, "We need to go." And you hear his fingers click, and suddenly you're all following. No, you're all falling.
Oh shit!
You feel the wind rushing past you. You're falling from a fucking massive height. Complete darkness. No more rain. No more Craig flying above you.
Yeah, I think Emma panics. She starts flailing, trying to orient herself, but
yeah,
are we all like together?
Trying to be...
Can we see each other?
Sorry. Well, you're all together. You're all falling together at the same time.
Oh, can we see each other?
Yes, there's no light source, but you all see each other. You have Callum's body in the middle of you. Sorry, I'm just trying to fucking get rid of a spammer.
Okay, so what's the lay of the land that we're falling? Is
you see nothing at all? It's
arable farmland.
All you see is the others.
Okay, in character, Paul says, "Okay." I mean, can people hear me? It's not like Russian air. Is it?
You feel the Russian, you can hear it.
Sound off. Who've we got? We all here.
Johnny 5 is alive.
I'm here and I'm really fucking pissed off.
Yep, I'm alive for the moment. Trying to struggle with her jacket and kind of hold it above her head in an effort to slow down.
It's all kind of cartoony. You feel yourself for a moment as if it is actually catching and slowing you down. You don't see, as you look down though, you don't see an end in sight.
Emma's gonna sort of scream towards Callum, "Where are we?"
Oh, fuck. And he clicks his fingers again, and you can hear audible groan of pain as he does so. And you all land with a splash in the sewer. Sewer.
Oh.
Everyone give me a dex roll, please.
Okay.
How pooey is this sewer we've just landed in?
Well, first of all, dex roll, and then
every
12. Oh,
No,
can-
you need to do per dice. Per die.
Dex roll, right?
Yeah, dice, please.
So I've rolled dex, and 2 of the results are ones I've marked.
No, only that only matters if it's on your full die.
Right, okay. 6, a 3, and a 1.
So the 6 passes.
I got 4 as the highest. I had 1 and 4.
I have still 1 pass.
Some of us are going to get poop in their mouths.
If you're lucky.
I don't feel particularly lucky right now.
That's kind of sad since it's your whole thing.
Yeah, my whole character thing is blind luck.
Anyone feel?
I rolled a 2.
What's the failure threshold? is
You
it?
only have one die to roll.
I rolled a 6, a 3, and a 1. And I think the 1 is a
Yeah, no, but-
fail.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Okay, well, if that doesn't matter, then
Quinn, you got a 4 and a 1, so you pass as well.
No, that was the second roll because the first roll was a 1 and a 1.
Okay, you should not have rolled again. This is fun.
I was confused for a second. That's why I rolled the second time.
Do you have any armor or anything? No.
Not really, no.
Right, sorry that this is going slow. Thank you very much for anyone watching. Chris is about to die. Paul, everything good? I didn't see your roll.
Let's see. Roll was 12. I got
So it
a
was-
552.
Okay, yeah, you're absolutely grand. Everyone else managed to get a little bit of splash. Quinn, as you land, you feel something snap. I'll let you choose leg or arm.
Oh, no.
Arm.
Your left arm, you land on it, you'll fall into the water. Your left arm breaks in kind of fantastic fashion, showing the bone actually splitting out through the arm. The blood starts to pump out. What are you all doing?
Well,
How did... So the rest of us landed okay?
Yes, you landed in poo water. So, okay.
So we're covered in poo.
What about Callum?
Callum is basically unconscious, also lying there, but didn't manage to break anything because, he's not Chris.
So I say, is everyone okay? And also, if some of it got in my mouth, am I going to die?
Yeah,
I think
it's probably best not to dwell on it. Just try not to get any more in.
don't move. Sorry, I'm talking to my cat.
From where I landed, I just let out a long fuck
You can lose one hit point.
and then start giggling hysterically. Like, I can see the bone. Fuck. Fuck.
that's not good.
I run over.
Yeah,
The Quinn.
I think Emma's about to run
Yeah.
over. Or she looks at it, but she's suddenly filled by disgust at seeing this thing. She's kind of has to take a moment to get a hold of herself.
Mark, intelligence roll 9 to try and know what to do to stop the bleed, or
Right.
to.
So it's
Forward
not 9,
turning.
it's the 4, 5, and 6 are passes and dice, so you get 1 there. I mean, without too much medical knowledge, I mean, you've done a couple of first aid courses, things like that. The bone will need to be set.
So
and-
they're all kind of rushing over.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're all kind of rushing over. except
So
for
y'all are
Emma
rushing
and
over
Steve.
to.
Yeah.
Actually, Selena just sort of takes a pace back. god of light. Are you listening?
You're nothing from the god of light.
Come on, man. I haven't got all day.
Frida steps forward. I have an idea. I don't know if this is going to work.
Hey,
Well, I got a little book. I got a book, and it's full of some spells. And I think I could do a little magic to do some healing, because that's a thing, right? That's a thing in these games. There's a thing in these dumb games that you can do magic and people's bones are fine, right? That's a thing.
It's usually a thing, yeah.
Selena, you
All
hear a
right.
whisper.
What are you fucking waiting for? Do something.
Wait, who hears a whisper?
Juno. Selena does. Juno. You can't call in any other gods yet. You've not made any overtures to them whatsoever. You're stuck with me for the moment.
well, I tried.
is it you
I tried one. I made the. You can see my friend. She's injured herself. You know, I thought
Yes,
you'd have been able to hear her swear from where you.
If I paid attention,
You'd have been able to hear her
every-
swear throughout all 7 hells.
Possibly. But if I paid attention to every swear that was coming, well, I wouldn't have very much time to do things I enjoy now, would I? I am not a god of light, I'm not a god of healing.
You raise a good point.
I'm a god of death. No, I take it you want something from me?
Perhaps. Can you help us in this situation? Can you call on somebody who can? If not,
What would you...
I guess
what would
I'll
you
have.
say this is worth to you?
I would like to acknowledge in the meantime that Quinn is still in the background, screaming, crying, laughing, drooling, and just cussing like a mad dog.
While Frida is trying to do a cure spell and failing miserably, just go through the book and be like, the fuck? What does this do? And then like makes a mouse out of nowhere. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, how do I do this?
And Emma is standing in sewer water just with her mouth like this, trying
Paul-
desperately to hide her disgust.
Paul is trying to make a tourniquet out of one of his many belts to stem the blood bleeding.
Sorry, I've literally just looked at my sheet more depth, and basically, I'm going to use. Sorry that it took me this long, but I'm going to use because I can do that. It's part of my scripture. I can heal one for a character within a short distance, so I can do this.
You can. And what is it we need you to roll? Because I've forgotten.
It kind of feels like that bottom bit of the. Yeah. You know what to roll. It'd be a wisdom thing, doesn't it? But I may be incorrect.
Anyway, instead of me being silent the whole time and looking at fucking audio things, Freedom, what do you find in your book? If you don't find a healing spell, what sort of things were jotted down in there?
Like some really basic things. Like we're talking like level 1 So there is like a cure minor wounds, and there is like a fire bolt, little things like that, but not like elaborate things. They seem to be spells that Frida, I'm assuming Chloe picked up here and there, like
Yes.
minor illusions, including mostly around fire, but there is one cure minor wounds. That may not be enough for this.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe not. Selena. I think.
So
if
is
you
my
roll
heal
the
not
12
enough?
No, it should be. But how do you roll it? Because I've forgotten.
I think it's
is-
wisdom.
I think it is wisdom. It is. Right, so give me
I
a wisdom
also
roll,
think
please.
it's wisdom. Will
Give
do.
me a wisdom roll. I suck at being a GM. Ba-da-ba.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I don't, but
Don't put yourself.
So
shot at you. Right, sorry, hold on. Yeah.
that seems reasonable.
Okay, right, so roll your wisdom and your d12, please.
And my d12. Yep,
And your
one
D12.
sec.
Put a plaster on it. That is a very good idea, Calder. And it is actually the first thing I was thinking of doing.
So yeah, Ashley just rolled a 12 on her d12.
Superb. Okay,
Yes.
then I'll let you give it a little flourish if you want. Can you describe how this heals? What happens when you use your scripture?
Okay, so Lean just having been flapping her jaw for gaming started, suddenly just kind of pulls herself together, very calm, and then the thought ticks over in her mind, I can heal this. Steps forward and says, just a moment. And then I just put my hand next to where you have wounded yourself. And there's a sort of vaguely time regeneration, light sort of tendrils coming out of the end of my, and echoing around my hand like a bit of a halo, and it sort of penetrates. The light goes all over the wound and completely. You are no longer injured. And then shake my hands off like I've got chalk on them or something, and then go, okay. So that happened.
Wait,
Hear
you can.
Hador's voice
do you-
say, well done.
Quinn continues to lie on the floor,
Quinn, can I
screaming,
at least get
but
a fist bump?
grabbing her hand. The fuck?
What were you saying, Emma?
The most reluctant fist bump ever. Emma would just be a little bit like the nausea is starting to wane. So but now she's just shocked that Selena can do this thing, like as if it's a natural thing to do. She's just standing there a little bit gobsmacked, maybe literally.
You hear Tyrant say to you, you can do that. Minute, and she can do that and she doesn't get you all out of here? You think she's in this? Think she's keeping something from you?
Wait, who are you again? Are you really this thing? And she holds up her weapon to speak to it directly.
Kind of glows. I think, by the way, your emotion level should have went up, by at least one.
Even more?
2 points. Yeah, because after the whole thing with Craig there.
Okay.
what
Well,
you're
it's up
saying-
to you then.
Yeah. I am your only friend.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I have a rather bad feeling about you, and bad feeling about this entire thing, to be honest.
Feelings mutual, really. I could have had a much better user. You couldn't
Fuck you.
even You couldn't even help this one on the floor.
3 questions. First of all, where the fuck are we? Second of all, how the fuck did you do that? And third of all, where the fuck is the guy who brought us here?
Well, Callum is over there, and I think it's about time we try to wake him up.
But I can answer your second question.
Paul,
She
give
just-
me an int roll, please. See about when you go. Oh, sorry, Misha.
Sorry?
No, you're good.
No, keep speaking. I just want an int roll from
Okay.
Paul.
No, sorry.
I
didn't
can
catch
answer
that.
your second question, Finn.
Int-
No, not Finn.
An
I
int
can,
roll,
I
please.
can, I can answer that second question of yours. Pulls fists out. They're on fire. We're magic here. We're magic people. We can do magic things. Okay. She can heal. I can have burning fists. You've probably got some magic stuff going on. We're all magic here. The sooner we become accustomed to that, I can make our peace with it. The sooner we can figure out how to get out of here.
Distorted echo. There is a being coming closer. You see, in your
Okay,
head,
Johnny 5. What is it?
unknown. But you see in your head a kind of map of this sewer. And a dot coming towards you. It's kind of like from Alien. This kind of green line. It is unlikely to be friendly.
Right. Okay, so are we sticking around or shall we go direction?
Sorry, everything just stopped there for a moment for me. Could you just repeat what Johnny 5 just said to me?
He did say that something is coming and it's unlikely to be friendly.
What direction's it heading from?
You can see the where you are right now is just a couple of dozen meters away from a cross section, and it's coming up from the from behind you.
Okay.
Still
Okay.
a couple of 100 meters away, but you see the little blip going beep.
There's something coming towards us 100 meters away. Can we grab Callum and then and I point in the direction, literally the opposite direction from where it's coming, that way.
Callum,
for me.
can you
Short
walk?
question: Who's the biggest in our group, like the strongest looking?
Either Emma or Frida, probably.
Oh, hold on a second. I'm being meowed at.
One of our players has been interrupted by a cat.
Yeah,
I don't know, Michelle. What do you say? Is Frida or Emma the most?
I have no strength. I mean, I'm.
Back you
Okay.
want about.
Frida has been living a lifestyle that you would describe as motley crew
Yeah,
for about
strength, it's
20
definitely
years.
Emma.
Yeah, strength is not. It's not.
Yeah,
Frida,
and
for
actually,
sure.
if you were to look at Emma right now, she kind of looks almost a little bit more sinister. She's like staring at her weapon like this, whispering to it, and there's something ominous about her aura that's a little bit unsettling.
Quinn points over to Emma. She says, "You pick the fuck up and let's get out of here."
Wait, pick
Are you
up.
saying
Who's
with any
the fuck?
kind of authority, or
As that voice comes, this despicable little thing. You should pick him up. You couldn't even heal her own arm. Let me taste her blood.
you know, I'm almost starting to be a little bit tempted for some reason. It's really weird.
And I think actually with that comment, your emotion scale can go up by another one because right now you're very open to it. It's very vulnerable to it, I think.
Yeah, she has no control over it. She doesn't know this is the thing even at this moment. So
And Quinn, you see this weapon, you see
Yeah.
this weapon pulse and grow. Sorry, Emma. You go.
yeah, and it's starting to almost grow bigger in front of you as you look at it. This giant mace that she holds pretty effortlessly with one hand. She sort of turns and gives Quinn a very nasty look and starts heading over your way.
Hey, calm down. I'm just saying, you look like you could lift a house. The rest of us,
Beep.
you are the strongest looking out of all of us. Carrying him shouldn't be that hard for you.
Look, while we're debating this, something's getting closer, and we don't know what it is.
Start to hear the
Can we-
splashing now.
Come on, let's
Callum,
just
can
grab
you
him and
walk?
go. We can
Let's just talk and go.
You see
Let's
Callum
move,
start
people.
walk
to
and talk.
struggle
Come on, pretend we're on the West Wing.
to get up. All of you go. I'll hold this off and catch up with you later.
Callum, you just flew through a roof.
We're not leaving him here.
No, we're not.
He's the only person who has answers.
Callum clicks his fingers again, and you see his body kind of rises up, and his limbs, which looked before to be maybe broken, kind of straighten out. The water and shit run off his clothes, the mask repairs itself. I'm allowed to cheat here. You're not. I'll catch up with you. Fucking go.
Okay,
I'll explain
fine.
soon.
Frida grabs him by the collars and pulls him up close to her and says, "You fucking better," and then lets go of him.
Nods at you. You can see a kind of smile through the wooden mask.
Don't you dare fucking smile at me now!
He says, "Go," and clicks his fingers, and a wall pushes up from the water between you, with him on the other side.
Well, that's us told.
Let's follow the advice, shall we?
Yes, let's
And
go.
she turns around and power walking.
Frida's follows
Splashing
behind,
through the
trying to
water.
run, but just like splashing shit everywhere.
Emma waits for Quinn to start walking.
Quinn gives Emma one last look and then kind of shrugs it off and walks.
And
Distorted
she finally
echo.
starts walking.
Yes.
We have a message from your friend Callum.
Oh, play for me and the whole group.
You see Callum's face like the as if it's Star Wars or something. It's kind of a hologram sort of thing. And he's taking the mask off. And you can see he's smiling, but he's crying. He says, "There's 6 of us. I can cheat 6 times a day. I don't have any more left. Get the fuck out of here. I'll catch up if I can. But I think they're all still alive." Then you hear a massive bang against the brick wall that had come up from behind you, and a wave push along the sewer through past you.
Emma should probably feel relief at hearing Willow might be alive, but right now, that relief is quickly swallowed by disgust with this whole situation, at this group, at this thing. She's not in a good place. She's just walking now, not saying a word.
From behind, you can hear booms and bangs, and the whole sewer, this kind of like red brick Victorian sort of thing, kind of shudders for a moment, and then you hear a high-pitched scream. Seems completely inhuman. And then your map goes dead, Paul.
Okay. Shit, we're still down here.
Let's see if we can find somewhere that goes up.
Well, we need to figure
Or
out
are
what
we
kind of
gonna have
sewer
to
this
stand
is.
and be quiet?
Mark, was the junction you mentioned, was that where the creature was coming from, or was
No,
that
it was the other way.
right? I remember behind us before the map went dead, there was a cross junction. Didn't see where it goes, but makes about as much sense.
All right. I mean, I don't have a better suggestion, so
I would like to use
try
some
and do
of
what the dead computer suggested.
I would like to use some of my magic to make some kind of torch out of like a fireball or something. So Frida like holds up her fist and like there's a fireball floating in front of it.
Sure.
So that kind of lights up the place. Could we see anything?
You can give me a roll. I think you use charisma for your spells.
Yes.
And add your fool's dice, because if this goes wrong, it'll go spectacularly wrong.
Okay. This is my charisma roll. And here is my D6 roll.
Where did you put the other?
I currently have circles on 1, 2, and 3.
I think,
And I just rolled a 4.
Right, so you can put a circle on 5 or 6 then. You manage to your fist actually just turns into fire. You're holding it above you,
Whoa!
you can see.
I have fire! I made fire out of magic! I don't know how to turn this off, but we should take advantage of this while we've got it.
Okay, Ron Perlman, we're doing okay. Keep on moving.
Quinn, kind of under her breath, says, well, at least someone knows how to use their strengths.
Why, thank you, she turns round and slightly singes Quinn.
Fuck, watch it with that thing, will you?
I'm sorry, just you said a nice thing about me.
Selena definitely kind of a giggle. You know.
You should
It
not
might-
let me play the fool. This is a mistake.
Selena, what's your god debt at the moment?
I
Just the one.
said to... Yeah, it's just the one. I said, I'll owe you a favor if you help me out killing this dude with my hammer. Hammer time.
Okay. So you're just looking for a ladder at the moment to get back out into the city? Yeah?
Well, yeah, if we are in a
Basically.
city, we don't know where we are.
Well,
Or-
you're in a sewer, so
Well,
you very quickly find a way up. Find yourself in, again, one of these cobblestone streets. The buildings to either side look, yeah, vaguely so Victorian London, with some more modern touches to it. The glass and thing doesn't look, it looks a lot more modern than you would expect.
Alright, so who's the biggest nerd here?
I gingerly put my hand up.
Ball! You know all
Yep.
this nerd shit. What kind of fantasy world are we in?
I don't know. I mean, before it was standard go into tavern, dungeon crawl, start of every single roleplay game. Now it's... You say, Mark, you say this looks modern. Does it look... Are we talking like...
No, it's a little bit more modern than maybe Victorian era.
steampunk style?
Yeah, kind of steampunky or whale punk, I think is another term for it. So this kind of like whale oil and things like that being used. The technology is probably a bit more than what had the Victorian sort of setting.
This is steampunk. This is
Well,
whale punk.
Are these
yeah,
genres
I've
of
got to
punk
give them
music?
points for the aesthetic.
as the group stands around starting to talk, Emma just grasps her forehead, starts rubbing it in annoyance, starting to feel that it's really annoying her that nothing is happening, nothing is progressing. They're stuck here. They could stuck here forever, for all she knows.
is there a ladder or something around, like a way up?
Oh, we're already up. We're already on the streets.
Yeah, we're
Oh, we're already on the
Surface.
streets.
The
I
streets are
got
still
lost.
empty. It's the middle of the night. Well, it's probably about 3 in the morning by now.
Are we in the same city that we were in previously?
You could ask Johnny 5.
Okay. Johnny 5,
Yes, distorted echo.
are we in the same city we were in earlier?
This is the only city.
I'll take that as a yes. Johnny 5.
Yes,
Where
funny
could
one.
where can we go to get ourselves cleaned up? Because as you could probably tell, Johnny 5, we're all covered in literal shit.
Yes, I am very glad my nose is not functioning.
Paul, your robot's trying to be funny. Robot, set mode to not adorable.
Please don't. Stay at present.
Activating killer mode.
At this point, Selena's kind of just staring at her hands to a large extent, like I just healed some. I can do that. So that's kind of the thought process, and she's a bit really on there. She's not really able to progress much beyond that. She, at some point, she's going to come back and go, "Oh, we made it up. Okay."
Johnny 5, is there anywhere, can you tell if we're near an inn, a hotel, a B&B, anything where we can go in and anywhere we can go in for a period where we can get cleaned and can get food?
The merchant district is 3 kilometers north.
Okay, people, what do you think?
I
Well,
think
3K's better.
I think anywhere but here. Let's just get going. For fuck's sake.
yeah, we're literally covered in shit, people. Let's go to this place that the robot says is good.
Yeah, although I'm just scratching my head because we've seen standard fantasy, but we all and this place looks like some kind of retro futurist things. It's all of these things together. How is that possible?
I think whenever we find somewhere we can sit down, we can talk things over, get where we are.
Yeah, and I can figure out how to turn my fist off too.
Quinn's already started walking and is just trapping
You're
along.
going the wrong way. That's we need to go northeast.
Yeah, I'm just staring at Paul for him to start walking, like just showing where they need to go.
Quinn, you were the first one to notice the posters. They're like set up in lines of 6. So lines of 3 and 3. And each of your faces are on them. And it says in that writing that isn't English, but you're able to read, the reward 10,000 guineas for each of you. And you can see these are on every second or third house.
Quinn grabs one of them and just goes, "Well, fuck, guys. We're not welcome here."
Wait, are we on a wanted poster?
Yeah.
Incredible! I'm saving these. I've always wanted to be on a wanted poster. And Frida goes around and grabs like 5 wanted posters and tries to roll them up and protect them from the poo she's still covered in, and just be like, I can't wait to get these home.
Yeah, you can use them for your next fringe set.
Oh, this is definitely going to be my Edinburgh poster.
You all realize this means wherever we go,
we're fucked.
Get out of this
Johnny
town?
5
Do we need to forage?
Hang on a sec. Johnny 5,
Yes, distorted echo.
is there anywhere nearby that is dry, can be warm, and abandoned?
Searching. Give me an int roll, please.
He's put me on hold.
Oh, no.
No, that's what Paul's saying to people.
Correct. They're saying me, I'm like, no, I have not.
You know, I just had a crazy idea, team.
Yes.
We could hand ourselves in.
Oh, really? Another.
Now,
We
go
could-
with me here. If we hand ourselves in, we'll get clean. We'll be put up for the night in a cell that we can break out of later. And I've broken out many of a holding cell. I can help us out there. And then we'll also, while we're there, probably find out more about the world and what we've done and where we are in it. It'll be the direct route to our information if we hand ourselves in and then break out later. Because we're all magic and stuff. Clearly, as a team, we could magic our way out of the situation. I'm going to put me out there. We should hand ourselves in to this authority to get information.
Or they
And
will.
let me guess. We then a bounty on ourselves paid out to us, right? Jesus, that is the.
Well, yeah, because they're not going to pay us for the bounty because we are the bounty.
I have heard in a long.
That would be a silly idea
Unless
for doing
we
it for
find some-
money instead of doing it for a shower.
Unless. Have we thought about.
Have we thought about what? Sorry.
Fake mustaches? We get some fake mustaches, and then I'll go and hand in a cell so she can do some internal reconnaissance. We, with our collect the reward, and Frida's foolishness to help her break out.
Yeah, I'm down with this plan.
If Frida had come up with it, I would have let this plan go. I would have been fully for it.
Wait. I have an idea. I do have an idea. Selena, you can do fancy stuff. Can you ask your friend if that also includes disguising people? Or maybe altering the appearance for the outside world?
Oh, yeah.
Some
Emma
way of
Tyrant is
screening
growing
us from
impatient.
view.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one of us could turn everyone in for a bit of money.
Just kick a fucking door down and get these idiots washed.
Very tempted. Can we just get on, do something? I don't want to stand around here anymore.
All right, we're in a
Right,
city where we don't know where anything is. We're covered in shit. There's wanted posters with our face around us. I mean, Emma, my dear nightmare knight, where do you suggest we go?
Anywhere. Anywhere. I don't care.
Okay, let's go anywhere. And Frida walks away in a random
Quinn.
direction.
Quinn quite kind of laughs to herself. He's like, anywhere, and walks up to the next door and knocks on it.
The door, the knock, large with a so deep thunk. These old, thick wooden doors. Doors answered by a man in the Rip Van Winkle sleeping cap. Yes. Do you have my drugs? I ordered
Excuse
them
me,
yesterday.
Do we have your what?
Could
My drugs. Wait,
Frida reaches into her boot and realizes this is her time to shine. So Frida steps forward, pulls a little bag of like whatever cocaine they have, and is like, "Yes, we do. Let us in."
Frida, roll me 1d6, please.
Is this my d6 or just a d6?
Your d6.
I
There
got a
you go.
1,
Ooh.
but
You got
that's
a
one
1.
of my
So you
zeros.
can take that circle away. Yes, come in. I'll be happy to share. I have
As
no
Frida
idea why
walks
this
in,
guy
she
wanted
looks
drugs, but yeah.
As Frida walks in, she walks past Quinn and just turns to Quinn and just goes, "Nicely done."
Quinn just shakes her. She's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe that just. Where am I?"
Do you all enter the house?
No, Emma doesn't.
So the others go in,
Well, I think
the door. Yeah.
Yeah, Quinn follows Frida.
I mean, Selena, wants to put herself a cool badass who, will look after the people that she's with, but also does want to see if she can get clean, or at least cleaner. I think she goes in, starts making friends, and immediately saying, people who are so willing to lend people their clothes. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
So anyone else?
Unless he's got a
anything?
washing machine stashed away in here.
No, does not, unfortunately. Paul, are you staying outside?
No, I'm going inside.
So the 4 of you go in, the door closes behind you, and we will take a 5-minute break now. And we will be right back. Bye.
Indeed.
Welcome back to Tales, Myth and Mayhem. If you
Yeah, welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back, everyone. Yes, I mean it is only us watching, but that is okay. We should be welcomed. We left the group entering into a strange man's house who opened the door at 3 a.m. wanting drugs, and Frida decided to supply them. Obviously, this is going to go spectacularly well. Emma, Tyrant is glowing. You feel right now as if maybe you're as tall as the house that they went into.
Yeah, I think a part of her is starting to be a little bit scared of how much she feels this emotion right now, and she doesn't feel it's a good idea to talk with anyone really until she's resolved it. So she kind of holds her. Sorry, I'm using my straightener just as a prop, but she's holding her weapon up to speak to it. That's not necessary, but she does it anyway. Okay, Tyrant, was it? That's a fucking stupid name, by the way.
Yeah, your fucking stupid friend chose it.
Don't call her that.
What, your friend? No, you're right.
Okay, can you just please? Something's wrong with me. I need some answers.
I'll leave the smart comment for the moment. What would you like to know?
There we go. So you can be cooperative. Wasn't so fucking hard, was it? Sorry. I'm getting a little bit worked up. What's going on with me?
You're a loathing knight.
What does that mean?
Okay, are you a stupid knight, or... You know what loathing means, yes?
Yes, I understand that, but why am I wanna rip the throat out of that Quinn character. She annoys me so much right now.
If you do it, I'll leave you alone for a while.
That would be a bad idea, I think. I feel like that's a very bad idea.
It's just a game, isn't it?
Is it? Feels very real to me.
It smells very real. Sure you want to go in there and have a shower? Strip it. Tim, for fuck's sake.
How do I get better? I want to feel like myself again.
Well, one way that always helps is some creative violence.
What?
Break something.
What? Anything?
Everything. Tear it down. These fucking houses are stupid. Look, how did they even stay up? They're just fucking stones on stones. There's stupid people sleeping in them.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, there are people here, but...
They're not people.
Okay, fine. I'll go down to the sewer again. That seems safer, and I'll do something there on the wall or something. That should work, right?
That's a good idea.
Fuck it, I'll just do it. Whatever. She starts walking actually towards back to the sewer. Great. I assume there's some sort of entrance.
The manhole that you all came out of.
The manhole, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Emma's walking to the sewer. The rest of you are in this man's house. You can smell shit, and this time it's not from you all. Come in. I'll get her something to.
I would like. We smell what? Shit. And it's not from us.
No, it's it's more fresh.
Additional shit.
Additional shit.
So we're
Shit
covered in
2.0.
shit,
Yeah.
but we're also asking, what the fuck is this shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
I asked the old man, "Hey, what died in here?"
Just the neighbor's kids. You got those drugs?
Yeah.
Excuse me. What did you just say?
Do
You
you
said
have
the
those
neighbor's
drugs?
kids just died in here.
He's clearly joking. There's clearly no dead kids in here.
Selena is just going to take another little step back and say, "Hey, Doz, is he telling the truth?"
Juno, I can't keep giving you freebies.
Well, it doesn't have to be free, does it? Is there something here that you want?
Tell you
Let's
let's do a little test here. Kill him for you, and I will tell you if he's being honest. Kill him for me, sorry. And I will tell you if he is being honest.
see, now that sounds like a trick, because I think if he was being honest, you would be only too happy to tell me, and I think you're trying to get me to kill him when he hasn't done it. Or at least that's what I'm hoping. I cast forensics. No. It's not worth the risk for me yet. I
What's
don't
the
wish
risk?
to sully my conscience yet.
Then you can owe me one.
Wow. Magnanimous. Thank you.
More than the neighbours' kids have died in this house.
Oh. That's not great.
But now you may not kill him. He is mine to take, and I will decide when.
While this is going on, Frida is sitting down with the old man and starting to prepare the coke on the table whilst chatting to him animatedly.
Quinn asks the old man, "Excuse me, sir, may I use your bathroom very quickly?"
The street is just there. The bucket's kind of full at the moment.
What's it full of?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Quinn
You dirty old man.
Quinn was already on her way, not really paying attention, just heading into get clean. And she reaches for the bucket.
Give me a con roll, please.
Constitution roll.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Eight.
No, not 8. What's the numbers on your dice?
4 and 4.
2 passes. You smell shit. You smell blood mixed with shit. You think you might see a finger in that bucket. And as you do that, a hand grabs at your arm from the darkness of the doorway and pulls. Emma, the sewers are no better smelling than they were.
No, but neither is Emma. She's actually walking towards the wall that was set up by Callum.
And it's not far away. You didn't go too far back, and you can see that the wall has mostly crumbled. There's no sign of Callum though. There's a very large beast, monster, lying at it. You can see its breath, its chest rising, falling. You hear wheezing breath.
Is it down? Is it dying? Like, is it wounded?
You can't tell. You don't see any blood from it. Well, I said it's still breathing, but the eyes are closed.
She is walking closer, a little bit hesitantly, but she's kind of pulled in that direction.
As you get closer, the breathing seems to take over all of your senses. All you can experience at the moment is just filling your mind, and it's annoying breath. It's like lying next to someone or being on a plane next to someone who's sleeping, and every single intake is just grating at you.
Yeah, fuck this thing.
Then you can roll
Requirement?
with your
This you need?
roll with your class die, and let's see.
Just my class die.
No, roll an attack.
Okay. Strength?
Strength, and then your
And a D8, right?
yes, please.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
And the D, it was under your.
It was under. Yes, it is. You're right.
Okay, I have forgotten. What is it that happens here?
Let's see.
We're going to get some very descriptive things here, I think.
Yes. I don't think it resets then. If I don't succeed, I suffer wounds equal to the result, and complications are added to the success.
Right, so how many successes do you have? Do you have any defense?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, she has armor.
Okay, good. Because otherwise you'd be dead.
Oh, wait, hang on. She doesn't have, like, did we start with defense? I can't remember if that was the
I
thing.
think you did.
Okay, well, I don't have it entered, but you're probably right.
Yeah. So what does this look like as Tyrant starts to goad you into it?
I think he's, having her giant mace ready in hand to just see if she can get this thing away. She doesn't really care about the creature that much. It's more about getting these emotions away from her. It's starting to overwhelm her. So she's just, and then she's taking charge and heading there, but I think she kind of slips a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And when she swings her weapon, it's a really bad angle. It's bad for. It's probably with strength that she didn't know she possessed, and it's much like the angle and everything makes it. She probably hits herself somehow in the process.
I don't think she hits herself. What I would say is that not knowing her strength. You, when she hits out, not only does she splatter this creature, she opens a hole in the bottom of the sewer, which envelops her and the creature, and she falls a good 3 meters,
Oh no.
the brick landing on her, and she's unconscious.
Oh, snap.
Before she goes unconscious, she starts to hear the squeaking of the rats. And it's for sure, yeah. Oh, I did not expect that to be happening. Wonderful. Quinn,
Yep.
you have been pulled into the darkness. What are you doing? And I mean like, yanked. Full on.
I pull out my rapier and put myself in like a defensive stance.
Okay, okay. How are you doing that? Are you pulling away from the hand, or because
I'm
it's like got an iron grip on you?
I'm pulling away and I'm trying to I'm slashing in the dark like.
Give me a strength roll first to get away from the.
Okay. 2 and 5.
So you manage to get away, and the fingers kind of scratch at your arm, and you're a little bit off balance. The rest of you haven't heard anything.
Right. So, Selena hasn't heard Emma making a big noise outside and falling into a hole.
That you're about to hear.
Okay.
No, what I mean is that you haven't heard Quinn being pulled.
Yeah, I see.
So I'm just saying to the old man. So what do you? So can you? Let's play a game, shall we?
Well, this
She's
sounds
quite
good.
fucked up. Let's pretend that I don't know anything about the world that we're in, and you tell me the most interesting things about it that you can think of.
It's really difficult to get caught. You next.
Get caught. No. The game only works one way. The game is only you telling me interesting things. That's how you win, see?
Give me a charisma roll, please.
Happy to. I've rolled the dice and I've got 2 successes and 1 failure.
That's alright. So, you sure you work for the hand? We don't
Well-
actually know any of you lot. Are you all new?
Well, we were in a different hand for a while.
Different hand. Can I get another line?
Yeah, absolutely, sir. So you said it's difficult getting caught. Difficult getting caught doing what? Like, what kind of law enforcement are we looking at around here?
The town guard. Fucking useless. You don't even need to bribe them, mostly. They're incompetent.
Hey, that works out good. That works out good for the business that we're definitely in.
Oh, sorry.
That definitely works out for the business that we're in, for sure. Ha ha ha. Wink, nudge, wink.
So, how many did you get this week?
Oh, you know, it's never good.
What? Old, young?
What?
How many did you kill this week?
Lots.
As you say that, you all hear a massive boom. And also a screech coming from the doorway.
Ashleigh, you're muted.
I'm heading in the doorway's direction, mostly to get away from this house that smells even worse than we do somehow. Although she's starting to think I know what that other smell is. And I'd rather just get away from this and hope somebody else kills the guy at some point.
You see Quinn standing with rapier out in the doorway.
Mm. What the fuck is going on?
Quinn just walks over to the old guy holding her rapier angled at his neck, and she's like, "You're gonna tell me what the fuck you're hiding in your garden?"
We're not allowed to kill other servants of the hand. Don't be stupid.
Wait, what's going on?
Something grabbed at me back there in the bushes, and that bucket to clean myself up was filled with shit, guts, and I don't know. I think body parts I couldn't see. I just know I had my hand in there for a second. It was dark.
Why are you snooping around in my bucket? And the old man stands up, the floppy hat pulls off. You see, there's no hair. It's a skull. So the skin of the face is there. Then it's just a skull with etchings on it going back.
Free just recalls back. Ah, God, you weren't kidding about the killing kids thing.
Wait, you don't
No,
kill-
he wasn't.
Quinn would like to use her voice accidentally.
Give me a roll, please. So
Yeah.
it's charisma plus your D4. So tell me what you have on the D4 first.
Yeah, give me a second. Sorry, I gotta add a thing.
Ah, yeah. Sorry, I should have done that. Apologies.
And is Paul in there too?
Yeah.
He's very
Yeah.
quiet. Yeah, Johnny
Okay.
Five's about to do something too. No, you need to do /R and then
Wait.
1d4.
Ah, okay. Give me a second. So
You got two.
/R1. Okay, I got it too.
So now roll your
Okay.
charisma.
And now I roll my charisma. I
Two
got
successes,
one
right?
failure and
So-
2 successes.
You have 2 successes based on your D4. The 2 successes you have from your roll you can use to raise or reduce.
I will you mean raise or reduce the emotional state, right?
Yes.
What are the levels again? Wait, I have to find that. Sorry, I got to go through my sheets. God, I can't find it. I'll say I'd like to raise it by 1.
You want to raise it by 1 and then drop it down by 1. You need to use both. So you can either put it up to level 4
Yeah.
and fuck him over completely, or you can leave it at level 2, so bring it up to 3.
Oh,
bring it
then
back to 2.
actually, I will bring it up to 4.
You'll bring up to 4, right? So what does it look like when these scars appear in your face?
Basically, it looks like my skin is being basically burned backwards. Does that make sense? Like it starts from the outside and burns its way in, kind of. The eye that it covers around the cheeks becomes, so there are holes in it. You can see the teeth. It's kind of hideous just to look at.
And what do you
Right.
say to the man?
I basically, I'm like, wait, what was I gonna say? You I'm drawing a blank right now. I had it in my head. I'm like, there's nowhere to run. You will submit to me.
Right. What is it you're trying to achieve with this?
I want him to be submissive.
With a level 4.
Yeah.
He looks at you. You see adoration in his eyes. You see him bow and a smile come to his lips, and the smile keeps spreading and spreading. You see tears in his eyes as the muscles pull backwards and backwards as he's smiling to show you his love and affection until the lips rip. Did I get cut off for everyone?
You just
No, I heard you.
I heard you.
See,
I-
right in the middle of my bit, explaining the whole thing. It's like, well, you get cut off. Well, fuck you too, buddy. Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Anyway, so this dude just rips open his own lips as he's trying to smile for you and bow down to you. You hear his, as his knees bang into the floor, you hear them crack. You hear his back snap as he pulls it as taut as he can. With a smile, now they're there, you can see the inside of his jaw as the cheeks have ripped open to the ears, and the tears stream down there. Yes, mistress, but it comes out all garbled because it's ripped.
What the?
Oh,
What the
that's not right.
What did you do?
That was something I did not need to see on top of everything.
I don't know. I just felt.
Quinn still looks so horrific at the moment.
What was all that noise outside?
You can hear anything for you, mistress. Paul,
Yes?
Johnny 5 says to you, the one known as Emma is in danger.
Fuck. Problem, Emma's in danger. Can somebody deal with this pervert? Freda, can you help me grab Emma?
Yep, right with you.
I tell the pervert to follow us, and I follow the rest of the group.
I also follow.
The pervert stumbles up. You can see the flaps of the cheeks rubbing down by his lips. Yes, mistress. As he reaches out to try to stroke at you.
As we're running towards wherever we're going, I turn to the old man and just being like, "So you like her mind slave now?"
Her wish is my command.
Why?
Saliva and blood kind of pumps out, splashes at you as you're talking.
Why? What did she do to you?
She's my mistress. I'm not doing that voice the whole time because it fucks me up.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. But just imagine the cheeks flapping.
You sure you don't need to go to a hospital or something? I mean, you clearly a child murderer, so I don't know why I care so much. But also, you look quite fucked up there, friend.
I
As my
don't think they
mistress
have
commands.
hospitals here, Frida.
Well, I don't think he necessarily deserves one. But hey, now we've got like a weird child murdering pet.
Okay. Without wanting to deal with that, Selena, who was very much on her way out of
She
the
was
room
already
already,
going out.
I'm just, yep. You
Oh,
deal with whatever the fuck
Whilst
this
we were
is.
running or we're going to where we're going, this is what Frida was talking to the slave guy said.
Yeah, you can't move very fast. Paul,
So where's Emma?
Johnny 5 showing you again on this alien style map with the green light.
Yeah.
And it takes you right back to the sewer and right back to where you'd left Callum. But you can see, even before you get to the manhole, a few hundred meters down the street, the houses have collapsed.
Fuck is going on? This has been a lot, people.
Yeah, it's just been one of those days, hasn't it?
This has been the most normal thing to happen today.
What, the child murderer bit? Or the sewer bit?
Or the collapsing houses bit.
Sorry, I'm not getting that out of my head today.
So we're now in the sewer where Callum was.
Yes. The old man's now getting particles of shit into his open wounds as he still trails along behind Quinn.
What's your name?
Whatever my mistress says.
Right, I'm calling you Binky from now on. Binky, try not to get any poop in your wounds.
So, has somebody arrived at Emma by this point?
You are all getting there. It depends how quickly you want to run down through the sewer again.
I'd say pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't there like a crater that we can just get to the top
Yeah.
of? And
Well, no, the
look
crater
through?
was further away. The manhole was there, and then a couple of 100 meters further on, because you got out of the manhole was quite a bit away from the wall. But right.
What?
So you're a little bit. When you get to the manhole, you can see further down the road that the houses have collapsed. But when you go down into the sewer, it's still a little bit of a walk, and you get to where the wall was, and it's just dust and bricks, and a shining weapon sticking out about 3 meters down, and rats, lots and lots of rats, converging on it.
Oh, well, this day just keeps going from strength to strength, doesn't it? Against her better judgment, I think Selena, buoyed by her success earlier on, is, getting towards Emma, assuming that the weapon that's there is Emma's weapon, and...
Oh, you recognise it.
Yeah.
You even hear it whispering. Not even
Yeah.
good enough to get rid of the rats, are you?
Emma, are you okay? And please try and answer that question honestly with the minimum of sarcasm.
Emma, your loading level has went down. I think you're back at
Yeah,
zero.
it's down to zero now. She went it quite hard, but is she still unconscious?
No, I think if you were unconscious for that long, there'd be a very big problem. No, you can feel the rats nibbling at your clothing, none at your face yet.
Oh shit! And she sort of gets up from the water, starts to at least.
Give me a strength roll to see. Strength or dex, you can choose.
Probably strength in this case. Yeah, that's 2 successes.
Okay. Luckily enough, it wasn't too much damage that was done. And we're going to say you didn't take any wounds here because that was rather. I think it was nicer for the story that it's just all these other people that are now dead because their houses have been destroyed.
She doesn't even know.
Yeah, she doesn't know until you start hearing the cries of the people as they're trying to get out.
Yeah.
You can see them above you. Selena, give me a dex roll, please, because the ground underneath you is quite unstable. Please. I should really have that open all the time, shouldn't I? Oh, Selena,
Oh no.
you tip over and fall. It's not too far, you don't take any wounds or anything, but you fall into this hole. And as you do, by the light of the weapon beyond Emma, you see a face in the wall. And I mean a gigantic, grinning face that looks alive. And as you look at it, the stone cracks into a smile. And we'll leave it there for tonight, I think.
Aww.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Fun times.
This
Thank
one
you.
dialed up the disgusting by like 1,000%.
Yes, it really did. I mean,
This
just
was a
landed-
lot poopier than I was expecting.
Yeah, it really is. But still fun, nevertheless. Thank you very much for playing. I had a great time. We can see if you've got anything to plug or tell people about. We will start with Thea. Who are you? What are you doing?
I have nothing to plug really. I am Thea. Yeah, I had fun. Thanks for a great session. Unfortunately, with the audio issues, but I hope we'll get that resolved. But I had a lot of fun. So thank you for the session, everyone.
Thank you. And who's up next then?
Oh, pass it over to Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. I do a thing called Well the Trans. Google that. And yeah, I had fun tonight. There was a lot of poo. There's a lot of poo in this session.
There was, unfortunately.
I'll get better at plugging as we do more.
We've been doing this together for about a year.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know how to sell things. But yeah, that's me.
Well,
Who's next? Go.
I'll go next because I am directly above Michelle. So if I like punch down on the bottom of my screen, I might. Right, Michelle, you ready?
No.
Oh, bonk.
Well, just duck.
Ow!
There we go. You see? So yes,
How did that? I'm in London. You're hundreds of miles away from me. How did that work?
through the power
magic
of
of
magic.
streaming.
Yep, magic of streaming. I also do What the Trans, which is a podcast, and various other media, all sorts of new media stuff. Like we do streams on Twitch, and the website that we have has a fair bit of written material on it now. So we're just spaffing ourselves all over the internet for fun and thus far no profit, but any day now really. And it's called What the Trans because if some people are going to talk about trans people like they're a dirty word, then we'll use it as one. What the trans?
Yeah,
And
we've used some other dirty words too. I have said fuck on occasion.
oh yes.
On my stream, you can't do something like that for fun.
But yeah, I'll hand it on over to Crispy.
Hey, so Crispy's me. I'm Chris Ubo. Crispy, aka Johnny Tight Lips, as Switch would say.
Yeah, Nightbot
And
doesn't
yeah, you can possibly catch me streaming on Twitch occasionally under Chris Ubo Music. And yeah, what a fun night! Fun. I'd like to vote for a name for my new familiar.
But you can only keep them until you use the voice on someone else. Which
I know, but until then, I don't know. I was thinking something like Godric.
So
I
no
quite like
take us on
Binky.
Pinky.
Pinky?
I like Binky.
Pinky's
Binky.
good.
Binky.
Binky
Yeah.
with a B. Then we'll name him.
Binky the child murderer. That sounds yeah.
All right.
Fits with the whole shit. Also, he's very attractive face now. It's aye.
Yeah, I know.
Torn apart
peeled.
by his own need
Yes.
to serve Chris.
Yeah.
Aye, that's how it goes. Just ask Aoife. Listen.
What a fucking game! What a game!
Get that. And Patrick.
Hi, I'm Pat, and my only pluggable is to ask you to join your nearest syndicalist trade union. This is not some sort of joke. Seriously, join a syndicalist trade union.
Yep. Always worth it.
Yep, can confirm. That's the way to go.
And
Comrades.
for us here at Tales of Myth and Mayhem, on Friday night we have our second game ever starting from the wonderful Tim T-Dorf67. And that is Tales from a Shadow. Wait a minute, hold on. Shh, don't tell me. Tales from the Demon Shadow. It's Shadows of the Demon Lord game. Starts at 7 p.m. CDT. I don't know, Central Daylight Time or something. On August the 11th. So if you can, tune in, watch that. It will be very, very cool. There's a trailer for it up on YouTube, but I have not posted it in here. But yeah, go have a look. Thank you very much, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.